All right. Good afternoon. Hey. All right. I did. Yeah. Since we're here with this right now, yeah. I did end up. What's the word? Getting all whatever 100 charms left. Well, not all 100, but rather we have enough now to go to the other rooms. So we'll do this stream pretty quick. Like, I don't know. I think it'll be just like under an hour, honestly. And then we'll go right into Little Goody Two Shoes. I put 3 p.m. for, well, 3 hours from now for the Two Shoes stream, but it's pretty much just in case. Grind mindset. Ha! I really want to see the bonus rooms, honestly. It's like, bonus rooms are one of my favorite things in RPG Maker games. It's like, how to say, it's like a post-game, how is everyone doing, or like thoughts, or like Q&A, that kind of thing. I like it. I like those a lot. But yeah, it was kind of like I had to do like one cycle of the game again, starting because like there's a bunch of New Game Plus only charms, and there's some ones that I missed. So I had to do like a cycle with Egliet into going from Egliet into Lizette. So I had to pretty much play the whole game again. Pretty much. I mean, to be fair, the game is a lot faster, skipping dialogue, and when I know where I'm going, that kind of deal. And plus, because we did Henry's room already on stream, so that it didn't end up doing into that. But I did end up missing 3. I missed 3 charms. By the time I finished one cycle of the game, so I had to go back to Egliet's again just to see, like, crap, did I miss it somewhere? Because I had no idea where I missed it. And thankfully, the place where I missed the charm, the 3 remaining charms, was in Egliet's domain. It's a New Game Plus one that only comes after, yeah, Mr. Fox and Miss Rabbit do the massacre thing on after you help them, pretty much. I just completely missed. I thought because the guide I was looking at, the guide mentions the New Game Plus charm there way before the event happens, so I just completely missed it. But thankfully it wasn't like too far away, let's say. It was thankfully just in Egliet's domain and not like part way through Harpay's or like somewhere in, yeah, pretty much Harpay would have been the worst case, I guess. Harpay's area is more like the longest one. Yeah, I feel like Harpay's is the longest one to go through, in the sense that more because the area is bigger, I guess. Lizette's one is pretty straightforward. Herta? Fletter's one is pretty self-contained as well. The maze was kind of like tricky. I had to like fight. I missed out like the King Pumpkin scene before as well, so it worked out. I think Egliet's one is kind of Egliet's one has like lots of cutscenes to go through, animations. Like, oh yeah, go to the dining, go to the portraits, take the eye, run away, come back, and as well as like Egliet's dance party, the ball, and the dinner scene. There's a lot of cutscenes during that. You just had to like wait through pretty much. But yeah, what's it called? But also, it gave me a refresher, to be fair, as well on the game, as well as like I've not really more like also me to like refine some parts. Like with Lizette, it seems like she's trying to save us as well. Oh, save Goldia by killing her, shattering her. But yeah. Plus, there's also stuff like just reminding myself regarding Goldia, because you have to go to like the Oubliette place again when we're in Lizette's domain. So yeah. Plus, I got the remaining CGs that were missing in the gallery, so it worked out. Alright. Let's check out the bonus rooms while we're here for remainder. So let me just double check as well, just so like I don't know if the game will mention it. Because we don't know fully what the deal with Elise is going into what the deal with Elise is going into what's the word? Going into Two Shoes rather. This is like something like she sacrificed Goldia's name. Like, yeah, we know that Elise had some sort of like dealing with the goat dude. Should probably explain. Yeah, it should. Yeah. So just checking. No. Okay. I was checking to see if Thing had yellow what's it called again? Nail polish. That's the term. Like whose finger was this in the first place? Also, I was gonna check also. Let me just check. What was Goldia's condition again? That was mentioned here. Lunacy, dementia, disassociation. Okay, yeah. Like it mentions like, yeah. Like before, like Goldia was like seemed to have lost it a bit. Like she was doing like how to say. Oh yeah, it may as well. Like it says here. It shows it in the pictures like where is it? Just here, yeah. Goldia was acting not like herself. Seems like she's ripping apart everything. Stuff like that. Like she wasn't perfect. She wasn't a perfect child at least. Like she's out here like scrapping her brother. Also like this part I'm not sure. Cause like I'm trying to figure out what the deal with the not figure out, more like I was trying to like when I was going through again, it's like, okay, I have some idea of things now. I'm still trying to think like what the whole dress party, the whole murder scene, murder mystery part was for. As in like, what happened there? Like we really found with Goldia's father, like yeah, he was cheating on Elise. After Elise was like, how to say, ill or something. But yeah, we'll see. Also, but it also seems like Elise found like another lover or something. Something like that. From the recordings when she was in the forest and stuff like that. So we'll see in Goody Two Shoes. We'll see. But it's like I feel like I'm still missing what exactly is what's it, Harpay? As in like she seems like a servant, yeah. But it's never like explicitly. It's not like said directly. Like, I'm your maid. I was like about her being a maid or something. There's a whole bunch of stuff of like the circus going on with what's it called? Names Lizette. We'll see if it gets clarified in Two Shoes or not. We'll see, or maybe just Two Shoes just gives the context for like why Goldia is going through this kind of thing now, as well as who the hell Goatman is. We'll see. I'm curious to see, honestly. All right, let's just check out let's check out the bonus rooms then. We have 100, so we're chill. We'll go to Platinum's one last. This one in the middle. We'll go to Angel's first, and then Angel, Goatman, and then Platinum. Platinum is like, who the hell are you kind of deal. Like, what's it called? It seems like my guess was like Goldia is in like some Christian religious whatever rehabilitation sort of deal, and like Platinum is if Goldia ended up like getting fully indoctrined, but I'm not completely sure. Like the way you get Goldia's ending is by having not enough of the regalias, so I guess Goldia doesn't fully recover. Or like rather she doesn't have her memories fully, so she just becomes devout. But that's my estimation. All right, let's get Angel's room. Alright, let's see how the room looks after. Okay, there. Okay, cool. Villain's Goat Man. Alright, let's talk to Angel. Oh, okay, we have this as our setting. Likes pumpkin pie, Earl Grey tea, the gold color, and... Oh, she likes us. Gold, or rather, Goldia. She likes Goldia, but also dislikes Goldia. Mirrors, pumpkins, and lies. The outside world fascinates Angel. Her wish is to be able to ride a carousel one day, especially the one with horses. Ah. You're here. Angel. Looking a lot more cheerful, aren't you? I guess so. It's good to see you're in a better mood. You should have come sooner. You should have come by sooner. Okay, let me know the volume. It's louder on my end. Angel's base, Earl Grey's peak. I don't really have a favorite tea myself yet. I had this tea herbs, not herbs, the tea leaf selection, but I can't remember the flavors too well. I don't remember too well, distinct, flavor wise. I don't remember. There was Earl Grey, chamomile, English breakfast, a bunch. One or two that were fruity as well. I don't remember the flavors too well. It's been a long time since I had a tea selection, let's say. I mean, I have tea in the house, but it's green tea and one chamomile and some chamomile. It's been a while. I don't drink too often, mostly just water, for the most part. I missed your company. Angel, we should have some tea together. Yes. You know, you're not as stupid as I thought. When I think about it, I don't really know you, but I would like to spend some time with you. Me too, Angel. I'd like you to tell me more about that carousel thing. The one with the horses. Alright. It's very fun, kind of like the swing one right now. Is this fun? Isn't it? I guess so. What other things are there? Let's see. There are parks. We could have a picnic under a big tree. What's a picnic? It's when you have a meal outside in parks or gardens. You can lie down on the grass and eat all day. That sounds nice. Doesn't it? You should know a lot about things. A lot of things. I guess. Will you tell me more about the things I don't know? I'd like to hear you talk about them. Of course, Angel. You can ask me anything. Ah. But I guess with what's it called? Oh, okay. I guess Angel doesn't have I guess she doesn't have a Q&A segment. But I guess to be fair, it's more there isn't much we could ask her. She doesn't know much herself, and we pretty much get the full picture of Angel right then and there in the story itself, really. Okay, we actually do have a Q&A though. Cool. About your finger. Oh, was it Angel's finger that we saw? Oh, right. Is that okay? Yeah, we'll ask about that later. That was Angel's one. Do you regret it? I was wondering, Angel. I say Platinum is something on an alter ego. There is Angel. Well, Angel turns out isn't an alter. He's like a fake alter ego. He looks like Goldia, but it just turns out it's just a trick. It's just Goatman made Angel, pretty much, as a obstacle for us or something, or just to fuck around. We'll see. We'll have to see more about Goatman later on. I was wondering, Angel. Do you regret staying here with me? I know this isn't what you wanted at all. I didn't know what I wanted, Goldia. Of course I would love to see what's out there. Goatman theme song starts playing. Ha. So far he's Goatman. It turns out Henry he looks like Henry a little bit, but it turns out they're not the same person at least. And Henry is at least in contact with Goatman. So, Goldea Battle Royale winner. Winner gets out from the ditch. Ha. Of course, I'd love to see what's out there, but everything's always been decided for me. This is the beginning. And Joe, I don't regret it, Goldea. You can stop looking at me like that. Oh, I didn't mean to. You're simply worried, I know. Say, now that I'm here with you, there's something I want to ask you. What is it, Angel? I don't belong here. But I was made to believe I did. Do you regret it? Angel, I'm a reminder, aren't I, of him and what you went through because of me. You're also my friend. I never acted as a friend to you, Goldea. It was all part of a plan. I was so foolish the whole time. Even so, Angel, and if you aren't meant to be here, you are now. I don't regret it one bit. You're really so... What? Did I say something wrong? You know, Goldea, I don't know much about anything, let alone living and being around others. But you make it so easy. You make this place feel like home in a way that he never did, or ever could. Angel, there's nothing to regret here, Goldea. I was made to be with you. I see that now. Okay, I guess like the post game is kind of like, how to say, I guess it's like keeping your friends alive in your memories, that kind of deal. Like real world wise, it's still kind of fuzzy. Like there is magic involved, but real world wise in game, I guess, how to say, it's not quite clear if everyone else is just dead in real life, like Harpay, Lizette, etc, etc. Fleta. If they're still alive in the real world, or if they're all just dead and they're just alive inside Goldea's memories, pretty much, which is the post game. But we'll see. There is magic involved though, because Goatman is actually an entity. And it seems like Henry wants to save us, or save Goldea, or like help her in some way. But yeah. Since you're staying, I was wondering, Angel, do you like it? Do you like it here? Well, it's a little empty. I do like the stars in the swing, but other than that, everything's a little vague. That's one way to put it. Vague, yes. You know, each one of us has their home of sorts, a place that brings us comfort, you see? In my case, it's a corridor with plenty of sunlight. It's warm and I feel safe there. Okay, cool. Goldea even brings it up herself. Cool. Fleta and Harpay both have their own homes with lots of different floors and rooms. Zet has... it's a bit of a mess still, but she has this one place covered in flowers. Also, like, I'm trying to think with Lizette and Goldea, like, are the... let me just double check. Are they... I think they're white roses, right? Or are they lilies? Because, like, there is, like, some kind of, like, relationship thing potentially going on with Goldea and Lizette. Potentially. But, it's not too... How to say? I feel like the signs are there, but I'm just, like... How to say? In terms of, like... It's not said, but, like, the signs are there, I think. It's a bit of a mess, but she has this one place covered in flowers. What I'm trying to say, Angel, I know it's a little soon for you and you still haven't gotten used to this. We can do anything you want, you know? Anything I want. What if I don't want what I want? Well, you have plenty of time to figure it out, but how about a garden or a room you feel at peace in? You don't have a bed, for example. But it's a good starting point. What do you think? A bed. I guess a bed would come in handy, that's true. Neat place I have is the swing, anyway. I understand, it's a little challenging for you to wrap your head around this. What if I bring you some books? Oh, I'd like that. You would? It's really no problem. Harpay and Fred have a ton of books. Do they have pictures? I'm sure they do. Why? Reading is boring. I haven't even read anything and I can already tell I hate it. I'll bring a ton of books with pictures then. Don't worry. About your finger. What about your finger? Oh, I never noticed. Okay, yeah, it was... Okay, yeah, I guess it was... Yeah, it was Angel's finger at the start. I never noticed. I thought her hand... It was just like her doing like a pose with her finger. Does it hurt? I could try to make it better. It doesn't hurt anymore, strangely enough. We did when I lost it, but only for a moment. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, but I'm also thinking it's because I've never experienced real pain. Why do you say that? It's a strange feeling. When I came to, I remember feeling jealousy, anger, and this very intense desire. Then, when I first saw you, and after all that time we spent together, I started feeling confused. I think I started doubting myself, and what he taught me, I think. Okay, cool. Good to hear, like, you weren't, like, completely, like, yeah. You have a conscience. You have a conscience, rather. I started liking you, too. Spending time with you and talking. Angel... Oh, this doesn't answer your question, does it? What I think is that I'm incomplete still. I never lived, at least not in the true sense of the word. I know next to nothing about the world, about you, about this place. Not knowing physical pain, I believe makes it difficult for me to understand how to feel about my hand. Oh, Angel, you can never know what physical pain is. I won't let you. Aw. What? Why? Your finger's going to hurt. Better if you don't know about it, don't you think? Ignorance is bliss, I guess. What's so funny? I'm serious, Angel. I'm not going to hold back from living because of a finger, Goldia. It's not just a finger, Angel. You'll feel really in pain, and I'm assuming anguished, miserable. Yeah. So what? What? I told you, Goldia. I want to live. That's why I stayed with you. Okay, yeah. You gotta live the pain. And if I don't get to experience the outside world, I'll have to experience whatever I can. Live to the best of my ability. With you. Angel, if it's pain that's awaiting me, then so be it. I know you'll make it better for me anyway. Aw. Right? Of course, Angel. I trust you, Goldia. You know that. Now, tell me more about that carousel thing. Why does it have to spin? Cool. We've seen enough carousels the past, like, week or two already, I think. Alright, now Goatman. The extra content costs 30. Cool. Oops. Whoops. Okay, yeah, Goatman doesn't have a theater thing, does he? No, he does. He has 3 things. What's this apple then? Oh no, I think it's the credit scene. It's the credits, yeah. It's the in-game credits. Alright, what's this letter? Oh no, this is... I think it's the Lives Brief. Let's reread this while we're here, then. Let's reread it. I'm writing you this letter on my deathbed in order to cleanse myself of my own demons. I don't have much time left, nor do I have the right to bind you to my rules any longer. Unfortunately, my sins have now become your burden. Mother will not be able to accompany her little girl on her painful journey, but please. Hello. Hey there. Hello. Hello. Do not doubt the feelings I harbor for you, my precious children. I guess precious children referring to Henry as well. Ever since that fateful day, my soul has become restless with regret. I have been driven by greed in all that I have done, blamed my own foolishness on the innocent. I have exchanged my humanity for a chance at happiness for both myself and my family. But for you, my dear daughter, I have left nothing but shame. On that fateful night, I gained everything and lost everything. I believe this sacrifice of mine has benefited you, my dear. I exchanged my most beloved one for a dubious promise, one which has deprived you of your freedom. Okay, yeah. What to see, like, if we end up meeting, like, Elise's, like, lover, new lover, rather, in... We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Oh, my dear children, how I regret this sacrifice of mine. Hidden away in the forest depths, I exchanged your name with a certain someone. Okay, yeah, that's the thing with Goldia. Godia's name, I guess, with Goatman. We'll see. For a single chance at happiness, all I can ask of you now is your forgiveness, and to please keep your memories close to your heart. Okay, yeah. I guess memories close to your heart essentially is, yeah, our friends and stuff. Or we're keeping them here. Alright. Let's check out Goatman. Okay, we don't even go deer. Where's the pumpkin? Like theatre shows, pumpkins, and dark humor. Ha. Dislikes impertinent munters, poor munters, and stupid munters. The strange boy takes contracts very seriously and will not hesitate to charge his price, regardless of the circumstances. His familiars take the shape of pumpkins. Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, cool. Okay. So all the pumpkins we've been talking to have been his familiars. Okay, okay. I see. Okay, he's pretty much a devil contract dude, essentially. What's your goal? Couldn't have thought of a more boring question, could you? You humans and your goals, your passions, your raison d'etre. Now let's see. I'm here to see an old promise through, mainly. I was sold this one soul. Simply came to slurp it up. Okay, yeah, cool. Elise, for some reason, sold Goldia out, essentially. We'll see why, but we'll see. No one could have expected I'd end up reaping 7. What a deal. 7. 7 souls. 7 characters. Well, technically one of those souls didn't even qualify as one. I'm still holding on to one other to sip on later. Didn't qualify. Okay, let me just... Okay, so Goldia, Fleta, Harpay, Lizette. Yeah, that's 4. If we count Angel as the one that doesn't qualify, and I guess Elise. I guess if you want to count Elise, I guess Henry maybe. That's the 7 characters who actually have like names and faces. So yeah, I guess yeah. Fleta, Harpay, Lizette, Goldia, Henry, Elise, and Angel. I guess that counts maybe. And also, who's the one you seem to sip on? Oh no, the sip on later I guess is Henry, and doesn't qualify is Angel, I guess. Hold on, one sec, I did blow my nose. I think it's like every time I come back from stream, every time I come back to stream after like not streaming for a fair bit, I have to get used to talking again, or like rather talking like this. I'll be honest with you, Pumpkin. Human, let's pretend I don't know. Okay, cool. A bit of fourth wall. Watching Elise thrashing about, digging her own grave and all that was already a treat. Especially when she dissed that lover of hers. You'd have seen the look on her face. Oh, even I am becoming nostalgic for Elise. So delightful. Even after all these years, right into our last moments, she would look at me with this. You know that broken look on your human's face? The one right after you realize you made a big mistake? Okay, yeah, cool. Let's not expect anything good to happen then. It won't be a positive journey in Two Shoes, it seems. Elise's look of regret was truly... I don't even have the words to describe it, Pumpkin. Too bad she wouldn't join me. I sure tried. I guess gold just wasn't her colour. Don't know what you mean by that. I have to hand it to her though. She did a truly splendid job. What was your question again? Okay, cool. It's a teaser. A teaser for the next events we'll explore into. Because Elise gets oddly featured a fair bit for not really showing up. Like, she gets featured in the chase sequence, as well as the credits. And obviously, like, the random documents around. What are you? Nicely put, Pumpkin. Human, doesn't matter. You're fully aware of what I am. There's no point to answering that question. Instead, I'm going to tell you a tale about the strange concept humans tend to love. But if you regret your wrongdoings enough, if you repent and carry the weight of your actions, you eventually find your calling in, let's say, ascend? Or in a privileged position in the afterlife? There's no such thing as a repenting, Pumpkin. Once you've sinned, you're a sinner. That's what's so beautiful about it. I feasted on the greedy, the lustful, and the envious and the heretics. Now they all taste pretty great, but I have to say my soft spot is for the ones that attempt to repent. There's something about those who can't fully commit to their innermost desires that I can't resist. It doesn't matter if they regret it immediately, if they take their time simmering in it. What I want is that heavy, painful burden humans carry in their hearts and minds until they've done something truly despicable. Regret, Pumpkin, that's what I'm after. When you could taste it, You poor thing. What about Henry? What about Henry, huh? I'll take my time savoring him. Not an ounce of regret or a guilt in his soul, sadly. Okay. I sure tried instilling in him, but he's as stubborn as his mother used to be. Perhaps now that I've done away with Goldia. Even so, I don't think that will add anything of worth to his soul. Whatever the case, I've done my part in taking him with me. All I have to do now is sit back and have my assistant do some of the dirty work for me. Isn't that great? Perhaps that's not the most fitting term. A messenger? I do send him here and there, tormenting foolish humans over their regrets and whatnot. Oh, a cook. His tormenting does make those indebted to me a little more regretful and guilty. Add some extra flavor, I could say. No? Tough crowd. Okay. I wonder if we will get a sequel game then, with Henry, at some point. We'll see. I wonder. I could see it maybe. Is there something else here? Or is it just thing? Alright, this one's gonna be like under an hour, but it's fine. Let me just see if there's anything else. Also, I don't know if it's explicit that, what's it called? The book Fleta found was not a book. Sorry, the letter she saw was I don't know if it, because that's the like the framing makes it seem like it is more in the sense that we find a letter hidden away in Fleta's domain. I don't know if it's like explicit that that's the one that Elise sent, or if it just like is something else. It's just the other ones, the hate mail that we saw. Alright. I guess we'll see. Alright, now Platinum. Let's see who the hell you are. Alright, the pocket mirror, 4 gallows. Okay, cool. The kingdom broke. We'll see. Guess who's there? Hey there, welcome. Welcome. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, she has the 4 of them there for some reason. Platinum is just like question mark, who the hell are you? Who are you? Who am I, you ask? One day I'll stay, that day's arrived. Oh, hey there, welcome. We're pretty much just wrapping up this game, but we're moving on to the prequel game right after. This one's pretty short, but then next one will be a bit more normal length. But this is just a wrap up for this. What game is this? Pocket Mirror. It's like an RPG Maker horror game-ish kind of deal. It's just like we're like just wrapping up in the extra content before we move on to the prequel game for it as well. Who am I, you ask? Platinum is my name. I'm an eternal being born from a very strong desire to survive. You are a pumpkin, I see. I've wondered what exactly is the pumpkin's purpose in this realm.
It's bizarre how they've always been here, yet feel foreign to me. I tried asking my girls about it. It doesn't come to anything. You like horror games? Don't ya? Here and there. I think it's more like a bunch of horror games end up having a plot to them. So it's like, it ends up overlapping. Plus RPG Maker games tend to, what's it called? Tend to lean on horror. It's not your thing. Fair play, though. Fair play. It's not really that scary, to be fair. It's not that scary. More like just horror elements. Not like scary jump scare, boo, Five Nights at Freddy's. That kind of deal. Okay, yeah, we know the pumpkins are Goldman's familiars. Fleta especially. Princess of 87. Ha! 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 Says that she's even made friends with some of your kind. Truly bizarre. Not that it matters, however. Most pumpkins have left this realm of existence after all. So, where's Goldia? Goldia. As you can see, she's not here. I've heard quite a bit about this Goldia. I'm afraid she's no longer with us. You see, Pumpkin, as the eternal being overseeing this realm, I happen to know everything about it. Its origins, its inhabitants, its secrets. But as you know, there are things that aren't worth being remembered. Memories are transient things, ephemeral if you'd like. Goldia too is simply a memory, one that will fade with time as it should. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think that does work out from my idea that Platinum is the bad ending for Goldia not getting her memories back, I think. What about them? The plot's peaked. The pumpkins are gone. You're referring to my girls, I'm sure. They're right over here, as you can see. Fleta, Harpay, Lizen, even our newest friend, and Joe. Aren't they all well behaved now? I've made it my priority to keep my girls close to me. Oh, did I not mention the fifth one? Egliette, was it? Egliette. Had it not been for Fleta nearly shattering, I'd have done away with her together with the pumpkins. Yet she remains, much to my annoyance. You don't like her, huh? Egliette's also interesting. It's pretty funny, like, in the sense that... You see, Pumpkin, Egliette is intertwined with Fleta, yet she isn't entirely part of Fleta. I have no room for anomalies for my realm. One simply is, or isn't. A sentient parasite would be a reasonable explanation, perhaps. Okay, you don't like Egliette. Whatever the case, I've allowed her to remain in Fleta's possession for the time being. Properly silenced, of course. Would that be all, Pumpkin? Okay, cool. Not exactly saying exactly who the hell you are, but it does feel like it's Goldia in the bad ending, pretty much. She keeps them close, but it's less like possessive by that point, essentially, compared to like being actually friends with everyone else in their own realms, etc., etc. All right, cool. Anything else to check out? Not really. All right, cool. We'll move on to Two Shoes then. A bit of teasing to like see exactly what the hell happened with Elise, at least. Anything else to check in the gallery before we go? Oh yeah, right. To my most precious belonging from me, is only thing I do the same. Yeah, that's like some of the letters we saw, but not quite clear in that regard. Alright, cool. I think I set up the redirect, what's it called? To go into... See, in front of Egliette, not cool. Yeah. I like... Egliette's interesting in the sense that... What's it called? Because of the time loop thing we do slightly, it seems like Egliette knows who we are. Like... What's it called? Yeah, Egliette's funny. A funny case of like... How to say... It feels like there's something going on with her, but I can't place it. No, we'll see. We'll see if... I don't know. I don't see... That's the thing as well, though, because, like, Goldia is much... When we saw Goldia... what's it called? In the other ending, she was much younger with the shoes. I don't know if that means Elise's part... Yeah, Elise's part must have been before, when Goldia was still younger, though. So I don't know if Goldia would have already known Fleta, etc., etc. by that point. We'll see.
We'll see exactly how the timeline goes. Well, obviously in the past, but like if we even see the other characters. Mirrors, yeah. Alright, cool. Redirecting into myself then. Let me just set up that stream. It's already there, but let me change the time for it. Not that it matters. I put it to 3 PM, but that's just in case. Where is it? Okay, 1:15. Alright, cool. Redirecting into myself. Hey, Han, sorry to hear your loss. What loss? I'm doing good, thanks, though. What I missed? Nothing. I have no idea what they're talking about. I have no idea. Alright, cool. Redirect. I'm gonna redirect into myself. For the little goody two shoe stream. So see you in like a few minutes. Redirecting into myself. See you there if you're coming along. Cause yeah, this was just like checking out the remaining bonus. I wanted to stream it. But yeah, see you in like a few minutes. See you there. I could have just done it off stream, but like I wanted to like stream checking out the other rooms as well. It would have felt incomplete because I did the other rooms on stream last time. So yeah. All right, see you there.